Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In today's video we're going to be doing our weekly Labyrinth run, trying to clear to floor 17. Hopefully we'll be able to make it there, but my district has become very kind of inactive in the Labyrinth. Like last week there were even quite a few people who only cleared to floor 16 and they got a top 20 finish. But I think the newer servers or newer districts where people are really like trying to aim for the leaderboards, they're much more actively playing the Labyrinth. But I guess my server is a little bit old now, and Labyrinth, like, we've been doing the Labyrinth for top ranking for many weeks, and now I think people have gotten tired of doing it. Anyway, we pick up the Sanctuary Relic because that will give your team vitality and increase the effectiveness of shields. And from that you can also get shielding related crests. But really, from my experience, no matter which relic set you're upgrading, you have a chance of getting Verdict Shield from pretty much all of them. We don't care about Blessing Gate. The Resurrection Potions are kind of a trap for the Labyrinth, because resurrecting one of your heroes, that will not make the difference in allowing you to clear to a higher floor, because you're eventually going to get stuck at a floor. And if you don't have the damage to break through it, then whether you resurrect or not, you're still not going to be able to make it through. Okay, we got a really good blessing right off the bat, the increased crystal rewards when we defeat an enemy. So I'm just going to go for the Relic Gate, because first of all, we'll get a relic off of it, and we'll get a bonus 15 pure crystals, because we will have defeated an enemy. The 5th store can be great, especially if there is a really good blessing in it. Otherwise, you can just pick up 2 different relics for 50 pure crystals each, but in the early game you kind of want to save up your pure crystals so that we can use them later on to maybe use the crystal ball like we've done before, or to refresh our crest choices when we upgrade one of them. But really what you want to be targeting is trying to get relics upgraded to like 2 or 3 stars, like 4 out of 4 or 6 out of 6 of the same relic. Because the higher tier you go up with them, like here's a 1-star upgrade. From my experience, the higher tier you get, the more likely it is of you getting a higher quality crest, like an elite or an epic. Healing Twilight. Healing Twilight is not bad. Yeah, I think I'll go for Healing Twilight, because in the later stages you really want to try, we'll go for Powerful Enemy. You want to try to run and hopefully get Health Shield, and then you're going to be running multiple healers. And so if you take reduced damage when you are after healing your team, that is going to be really good for you, because you're usually going to be running 2 or 3 healers in the later on floors. But make sure when you're doing a Labyrinth run, always lock in OD, Merrily, and Corn, because then you'll be able to defeat the boss even if you don't get like a Verdict Shield or yeah, some sort of setup like that. Titanic Physique is an elite, but it is not a great elite. Increases max HP by 100%. I mean, no, this is not good, because they cannot recover HP. You definitely don't want to pick Titanic Physique. It is going to destroy you. Rebound Shield. Rebound Shield is not bad technically, like it should be good, but from my experience it is usually not enough to kill the enemies. But I think I'll pick it up because it is only a 1-star upgrade. It's pretty unlikely we'll get Verdict Shield if we refresh, and I wanted to save my pure crystals, but we have a lot of pure crystals. It's also kind of mainly because the prices of commodities in 5th store become all equal to 50 pure crystals. That's good. Deploy at least 1 Mauler hero. Okay, then we can just put in we can put in Coco. I mean, pretty much anything will be able to clear these earlier floors. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the thing was, Rebound Shield is not a bad crest, and that's why I picked it up, because if we refreshed, I think we could have easily ended up with something worse than that, and that is why I went for that, because it technically can be like a budget version of Verdict Shield, because it is converting your shielding into true damage, but not just as much. Okay, now Guarding Force is not great. I don't really like any of these. It is only a 1-star upgrade. But I'm going to refresh because I'm not a fan of any of these. We have a lot of pure crystals. Final block. Yeah, final block is not bad. At least there will be a form of shielding for your team. You could go for Wind Blessing if you want to go for like a crowd control team to finish off the higher floors. Here I'm going to go for the Sanctuary because it will give us a crest choice after we get this. It will be a 1-star upgrade. And like we said, we want to try to aim for a lot of Sanctuary relics. I mean, we should be good to clear, but I should change it to Caroline. It'll make it faster. But yeah, you want to get working on the Sanctuary relics because if we're offered more in the future and we can get a 2-star or even 3-star upgrade, I think you have a pretty high chance of getting a shield-related crest or even verdict shield from those higher upgrades. Let's see if we can get anything good off the 1-star upgrade. Impact shield. No, impact shield is not great because of the fact that you have to enter the enemy's side of the battlefield, which is really only possible on your tank, potentially, and maybe not even then. So I'm going to refresh. When the shield on an allied hero expires, convert 50% into healing for the hero. Yeah, I think Lasting Shield is pretty good. Energy Tide is not bad either, because it will give energy, it will allow you to cycle your ultimates faster. But I think I like Lasting Shield. Both are good choices. This is a really difficult decision because the Fit Store, all commodities, everything is priced at 50 at most. We can buy a lot from there, but Warmth is like a guaranteed upgrade. It will be a 2-star upgrade. It will give us a bonus 15 pure crystals for defeating an enemy. And we can go for the Fit Store on floor 14 because the Fit Store will be offered to you on floor, usually floor 4, 9, and 14, like one before all of the bosses. And so we can save up our relic, our pure crystals to go for that, or we can even use a crystal ball at that point if it is offered. But let's see. Okay, you can get some pretty good things with a 2-star upgrade, and you can definitely get verdict shield from here. Immunity shield, I mean, that is not great. I'm going to refresh looking for verdict shield or any really powerful. We don't get anything that good. I think I'm going to go for the energy tide right now. The energy absorption is not bad either. Each normal attack you deal, you're going to absorb 15 energy. So not only get 15 energy for yourself, but also take it away from the enemy. But I think I'll go for energy tide. Try to keep the team fully healed up and getting value from that and getting more energy generation. I think it can be a good strategy.
A battlefield more merciless
Okay.
than the frigid winter.
So yeah, we're hoping that, I mean, the difficult thing is if we have a choice between Fit Store and Crystal Ball, I don't know what to go for because Fit Store you can get 2 relics and potentially that is 2 upgrades which you can then refresh the crest which are offered to you. And the Crystal Ball is only, you're going to change 1 crest you currently got. Okay, 3-star upgrade. This is where we're looking for good stuff. We got the Health Shield. There we go. That is definitely the start we needed. Now we're going all out for Verdict Shield because if we can get Verdict Shield, we're going to be in a really good position. We're going to choose a powerful enemy. You can get Verdict Shield off of the Guard Relic. You can get it off of many different relics. But this is exactly what we were waiting for because we're in a really good position right now. We have a lot of pure crystals. It's all about looking for the Verdict Shield now because if we can get Verdict Shield combined with Health Shield, that is basically the dream setup to try and get the floor 20 clear, which we should be able to do if we can get the Verdict Shield. Okay, we're going to refresh if we're not offered Verdict Shield. Showcase. Yeah, I mean, Showcase is not going to help you that much. It isn't bad. We have a lot of crests, it would give us a lot of HP, but we're looking for more than that. We have the survivability now with Health Shield. We want the damage from Verdict Shield, which we don't get. Time bonus, I don't like that. Energy Shield, yeah, we're going to go for Energy Shield. Because we're going to have pretty much permanent shielding on our team. We're going to have a lot of energy regeneration from the crests we have now. From this point, I think I'm going to go for Warmth because if we can get to the 4-star upgrade, it has a higher chance of dropping. Like, we just saw 2 epic crests offer the 3-star upgrade of Warmth. So on the 4-star upgrade, you should have a pretty high likelihood of finding the high quality crests, and so that's why I'm going for it. So as you can tell, we're not really picking relics for the stats. Like the fortitude stats are better than warmth. Warmth just gives you healing at the end of a battle. It doesn't like translate into any battle stats. But we're looking for getting the high power crests. We'll go for Sanctuary here because, I mean, I could go for Guard too because it can go on to a 3-star upgrade, but even at a 2-star upgrade of Sanctuary, we can have a chance of getting the Verdict Shield. So, we're only going to have one more floor after this. I'm probably going to pick the Fit Store rather than the Crystal Ball, because the thing with the Crystal Ball, you're not guaranteed Verdict Shield for sure, and you may just end up without many improvements. But if we get 2 more relics, we can potentially get 2 more new crests added to our like equipment, and then we can also refresh them. So I'm gonna go for Fit Store over the Crystal Ball. I think especially like if we can get a Warmth, if we can get a Sanctuary, we're gonna be really in a good position. And even if we can't, in the falling floors, floor 15, we will drop some relics. Okay, this is not good. Well, definitely we're going to be buying the relic rewards. This is only a 2-time use, so keep that in mind, but it will give you additional relics each time we clear a floor. So when we clear the boss right now, it is going to be not only 2 relics for clearing the boss, we're going to get 3 of the same type, which can be a big upgrade. Unfortunately, not great relics, but if we can get like 3 guards, 3 fortitude, we're going to get 2 upgrades. And that will be really good for even Sanctuary. We're going to get 2 upgrades if we can get Sanctuary, Guard, or Fortitude. So we're looking for one of them. So as of right now, this is why we want to keep OD, Corn, and Merrily in our team, because we have no way of increasing our damage yet. We don't have the Verdict Shield. We have the Rebound Shield, but I don't think that is going to be enough. And so you can just run your full damage team like you would use for Dream Realm bosses, basically. And it should work out, because you have all of your damage here. And so this is, I always run these heroes in my lineup because I don't want to end up making it all the way to the boss and then not having the damage to clear him, because this boss is not too difficult to clear. I think he's not too tanky, but the other boss that has like sits on the chariot, that guy is really tanky. And what you'll have to do is run like this team we have here and deal as much damage as you can, and then just end the fight without killing the boss, and then cleaning it up with another team, because just that one team is not enough to kill the chariot. Anyway, we're gonna get the kill here, which is good. Yeah, this boss, he is not too difficult. He can destroy your heroes one by one because he like picks them up and slams them on the ground, but I think we have too much healing. Okay, this is not the one we wanted, because the problem is, well, we're gonna have to make do with it obviously, but you can only get 1 upgrade now. After getting 8 of a relic set, even if you get 2 more, it doesn't give you any more crest choices. Like, it's just maxed out here, and we don't care about the warm stats either. So this was the least wanted one that we could have gotten. Blades of Wind. Allied heroes deal additional true damage and restore energy by 50 when dealing damage to enemy heroes under control effect. The effect can be triggered once per enemy. Honestly, I'm thinking we have to pick this up, because right now we have no real damage. We're gonna have to go for crowd control oriented. Shield of Judgment. We could also refresh looking for Verdict Shield, but I don't know, like, I feel like if we get a worse option, it's just gonna be bad for us. Allied heroes gain a shield equal to 5 times the sum of their... I mean, Shield of Judgment does well, but we have so much shielding from our health shield that I don't think we need Shield of Judgment on top of that. It would be either we pick Blades of Wind, or we just go for the refresh looking for Verdict Shield. I think I'm going to refresh it. It might be the bad decision, but... Okay, I guess we go for no holding back. The previous one was better than this. First rewards, restore 30% max HP and 300 energy for all deployed. After defeating, no. Because if they're too difficult and you can't even defeat one of them, it doesn't help you with that. We'll have to go for no holding back, true damage. Yeah, I don't know. It would have been better if we picked the previous one, but we went for the Verdict Shield. We could have gotten it. And I think we had to go for it there. Okay, so we're gonna go for... I don't know what type of team we want to go for. Either we try to kill them with Smokey, or we go for the crowd control trying to kill them. I think I'm gonna go for like this sort of team again, and I think we will go for the Carolina. Let's go for more damage from the Thunderbolt spell. So probably we'll be able to clear floor 17, but we can do floor 20 if we get the Verdict Shield now, but you really need the Verdict Shield. If you just have one piece of the puzzle like Health Shield on its own, it's usually not enough. If you just have Verdict Shield on its own, it's usually not enough. You need both of them. Well, here we nuked them down really hardcore. I think I should have really went for the control one and not just refreshed it, because if we tried going for that with the Health Shield, I think using like this crowd control comp with Iron, oh wow, almost died. We might have been able to clear, but really you're not going to clear, in my experience, clearing floor 18 and above, you pretty much need Verdict Shield. I don't think the crowd control Iron team can kill that, even like with, okay, good, this is what we wanted, definitely. We're gonna have to refresh, definitely. These are not great options, and you can potentially get a Verdict Shield here. Again, unfortunate because we have 7 out of 8. We need one more for an upgrade. Okay, please Verdict Shield. No Verdict Shield. Impact Shield. Nothing amazing. So this is the thing, even at a 3-star upgrade, you're not guaranteed to get like Elite or Epic Crest. You can still get Rare Crests. Well, I think Impact Sphere seems pretty good, right? Deal 25% more damage to enemies on the enemy side of the battlefield. Most of the time they will be there. And Impact Shield, like we said, is not really going to get much value because no one really walks into the enemy side other than maybe Thorin walking up. We're going to have to continue. Oh no, it's the Seth team. The 5 sets is really tough, yeah. Someone was just sharing this in our Discord, that they were not able to clear this. And they had Health Shield and Verdict Shield both. And we only have Health Shield here. So... if we're gonna want, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna try this team to see what is gonna happen, but I think we're gonna get shredded. Okay, well, Iron gets killed. If Thorin can tank them out from this point though, oh no, look at that. Destruction. How are we going to do this? How are we gonna get a floor, are we gonna be stuck at floor 16? It might still be enough to get a top 20 like I told you, but probably there's gonna be a top 50. Okay, well, I'm not giving up yet. Maybe Rebound Shield will be enough damage to kill them, and we'll go for the full support type comp. This is the full support comp. We can go for the Cascade spell onto Haywind, maybe. Okay. The problem is they're gonna jump onto my Haywind. Okay, we got the damage reduction off. Okay, the health shield is coming through with all the shielding. We just need to stabilize with the shield, but no, look at that destruction. Yeah, the 5 sets are really difficult. Oh wait, do I still have Brutus in my lineup? Because I did put Brutus in. I think I took Brutus out. But I should probably have Brutus here, because then Brutus can tank the sets at the beginning. But I still think they're going to eventually dash to your backline and kill them. So I don't think Brutus would be the solution here. Yeah, because then Brutus would also be on low health, and I think the sets gain more power when the enemies are on low health. Yeah, see, Seth gains stat bonuses when an enemy's HP is too low. So Brutus I don't think would be a great option either. Yeah, so I don't really know how you would deal with this team. I don't know if Elmis, Iron, Arden, like fully lockdown could work. Or this sort of full tanky team that we have fielded right now. This would probably be your best bet. This is what I would think. And then if you have Verdict Shield and Health Shield, hopefully it would allow you to burst through the enemies. Or if you have Health Shield plus Chain Shield, some other form of shielding on top of all of it. The other major problem is if you look at our relics, we're gaining nothing. Restore 100% HP for all allied heroes upon victory. This gives you no battle stats. So we only have 30 vitality and 70% defenses. Yeah, you would want like the 10 stack on like the vitality, most importantly, or something like that. So overall, we're just gonna get a floor 16 clear, and that would be enough for top 50. I think it could even potentially, depending on how many people try to clear Labyrinth, it could be enough for top 20, but most likely it won't, because right now we are rank 9. it's possible that people have just totally given up on the Labyrinth. Even for my guild, a lot of people have not tried to do it every week anymore. And even if you get top 50 finish, you're still going to be getting a lot of guild chests for your guild, and that's mainly the reason you're doing it. So, or if you're doing the Glory Expedition, if that's going on, then that's another reason to be doing this for Labyrinth. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video of our Labyrinth run. I'm not going to do another one just to try to guarantee top 20, because even a floor 16 clear is not bad. It should guarantee top 50. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and there will be another video we upload later today, and I'm excited for that. But thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you want to join my AFK Journey Discord server, you can join it. The link will be in the description of this video. But until the next video, everyone, thank you for watching, and peace out for now.